Well, there's a lot tonight. There's a lot of a lot. We got like a Toro torpedo, give or take. What's the exact size on this thing? 5 3/4 by 52 torpedo. So 5 3/4. By the time we finish cutting off the torpedo, we're gonna have about 5.5, and by 52. So a long Robusto. I digress though. Very well made, nice looking torpedo. Within the Punch lineup, this is not Punch doesn't make any like garbage cigars, but there's real lower end Punch, solid like mid tier stuff. This is, and then there's like some more more expensive ones. You have some limited ones, but more overall around mid tier and very affordable low mid tier pricing. But talk about the blends themselves. The Signature is not as mass produced. You don't see it as much as the regular classical line. You might see it less than even the rare Corojo. Now, I haven't had one of these in a long time. I know I've smoked them before, but it's been a while, and I don't know if I ever smoked it in this torpedo. So we're going to have a good time with it. This is my first cigar of the day. It's my only cigar of the day. It's a rather heavy pack. It's a very evenly looking pack. It's a nice looking cigar. It's a reddish, dark looking brown, oily, thick looking wrapper. Let's go under the light here, and you can see that. See, it's got the Charlie Sheen going on. A skinny torpedo. Punch Signature. Punch Signature. Is it worth it? Hey, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, all right? Staying fresh? All right, as I hit the wrong button. Fantastic. What do we got here? Punch. Ecuadorian Corojo. It's definitely a dark Ecuadorian Corojo, perhaps a darker sun-grown, higher prime in Connecticut, Habano binder. So it should push hard what that Corojo is. And Dominican and Nicaraguan. So we should be getting some earthiness and spice from those two tobaccos, and perhaps maybe some sweetness. Haven't had this cigar in a long time, so pretty much I've never had it. Because if you haven't had a cigar in a while, you never had it. If it's been more than 6 months, you never had that cigar. But if you haven't had a cigar in 6 months, and then you have it again 6 months later, it's like a first experience. You could say you had it, but did you really? You're not the same person 6 months ago. All the cells in your body have changed. You're shedding. You get what I'm saying? No. How much are we going to cut off? Not that much. There we go. Well made. We'll do 2 for the toast. We'll do 2 for the toast and 1 to warm it up. Here we go. Dan, 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 dan. Soft, gentle, you. Yeah. Smells pretty spicy. Wow, up my chocha. We got medium full off the bat. Oh my, wowza. I was not buttery, oily finish. I was not expecting that to be that spicy off the bat. It was quite spicy off the bat. This is an Ecuadorian Corojo. Lots of times you see a lot of Honduran Corojo. You got me, PG. I'm a fag. You got it. You got it. Yeah, yeah. You caught Richie. You caught me. You got me.
A little bit more, Jay.
You figured it out, PG. You figured it out. Richie's just at a homosexual nightclub. False. I am not a homosexual, but I have been around a lot of homosexuals being living in New York. So let's say hey, yeah, false. But I'm a good actor. I'm a good actor. I could play one on TV. I just wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do the love-making scenes. They can't make love. They could just back up their colon. Constipation. Oh, God. It felt like a Vito scene in The Sopranos when Vito was in the nightclub. He's like, he's like, it's just a gag. It's just a gag. He's like, Vito? What's with the outfit? No, I couldn't. I'll joke around with the guys' locker room talk. We're going to have a good time here. I can't. No, for real? No, I'm not a sodomite. I can't. Sodomite, clap your cheeks. Sodomite, no, sodomite give you AIDS. What was that? This cigar is medium full off the bat. This cigar is I'm saying 70%, but it's more than 70, not exactly 75. This is somewhere between, but it's a heavy 70% darkness, almost 75, and it's medium full at the bat. PG, that song was perfect, man. That was cyberpunk sodomite Richie. Jeremy just wants to smoke cigars. It's too early for Sacco. We can't have anything nice. Gio's back, but he's not back. Gio's back, but Gio's so used to not being around. But this is the life of Gio. Gio likes to be around and then leave, be around and get kicked out, to come back and get kicked out, and come back and get kicked out, and come back and get kicked out. And it's not exactly it's for no reason. I digress, PG. I'm going to say false on that. I think he's extremely reliable. I think you could count on Gio to really piss you off and kick him out. You know what I'm saying? How many times has Gio been kicked out of the lounge? How many times? Yeah. You can't count on Gio to be a normal person. What's normal? I guess a normal person meaning knowing where that line is in society where you don't go. Gio doesn't know the line. No, Gio sees the line and he steps over it. And then he plays victim after that. So he's very reliable. He's 100%. It's a heavy, medium, full. And I gotta say, PG, you might want to check this out. This would definitely be a great cigar to age. It's got a lot of character. It's got a lot of power. It's a very heavy cigar. It's very strong for punch. It's not a Maduro, but it's a lot of spice. It is, it's Ecuadorian Corojo. I gotta say, this punch signature, it's a winner. Ryan, your brother's banned from airlines. It takes a lot to get banned from airlines. Sugary on the finish. Lots of black pepper spice. Dude, this is a nice cigar, man. And what did I pay for this cigar in Pennsylvania? I paid $6.25. I paid $6.20 at a lounge. That was a great price. That's a great price. Online, of course, you know, in New York, you're probably going to pay $15. Online, what could you get this for? You shop around. You shop around, you're probably going to get them $4 or $5 a stick. What, as far as my opinion, where would I put this cigar? I would put this in like a solid mid-tier category. And don't take that lightly. Solid mid-tier is like regular LFD. Solid mid-tier is like regular My Father. Solid mid-tier, you understand, is like a Padron 2000, 3000, those kind of cigars. Solid mid-tier, I wouldn't say a La Astoria or the EP Krill Pledge. Those are a little more upper mid-tier. Not just because of price point, but those are better cigars, but they're going to cost more money. But within the mid-tier category, it's a solid. And we just keep it in that zone. There's nothing wrong with this cigar. In fact, I always recommend guys to smoke a lot of mid-tier cigars because you could be very content smoking mid-tier cigars and save yourself a lot of money. And really, really you can. Because if you're only smoking high-end luxury cigars, you're going to get bored. You're going to get bored. And there's just more mid-tier cigars than high-end luxury cigars. So maybe do it like 5-1 or 5-2, you know. I'm telling you, there's so much great variety of blends within the mid-tier. And if you want them to be a little more polished, maybe you give them a year or two, buy a box, and smoke them along the way, give a little time. But this is a hearty cigar. If you like cigars like the Oliva V, you're going to like this cigar. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is better than the Oliva V. This has got more complexity, but it reminds me of the Oliva V if it was a better blend. This reminds me a lot of the Oliva V. It's got complex sugar, a lot of black pepper spice. It's a heaviness. There is some cedar and a little bit of bready twanginess to it. Long, heavy finish. But you can't smoke open. If you smoke Opus X every day, you can't do that. Maybe if you're on vacation. Listen, if you're on vacation, okay, Opus X every day. You're on your honeymoon for a week, go smoke, go buy a box of Opus, fine, celebrate. But yeah, I mean, when you're in reality, in the normal grind, Monday through Friday, yeah, have that Opus X Friday night. Have that Opus X Saturday night, whatever it is. But you got to stay grounded. You know what I'm saying, though? You can't only have vitamin A, vitamin B, you have vitamin B, vitamin C, right? B12, right? Vitamin D's nuts. You get what I'm saying? Vitamin K, you know? You get what I'm saying, though? Well, you want to be well-rounded with your tobacco knowledge. Not just in tobacco or not just in blends, but in tiers. Because you can have similar blends, but one at mid-tier price point and one at top shelf. And, of course, the top shelf should be better, but what's better? More polished, smoother, more clear. Just like a diamond, the same size diamond, but one diamond that's more clear, less color. It's more precise. Oh, wow, that's great. It's going to be worth more. It's going to cost more, though. However, though, you know, a dirtier looking diamond, though, maybe you can get a bigger one. It's going to cost less, though. And what's better? Well, it depends on what your fucking perception is. So mid-tier, you can get a lot more cigars for the same amount of getting less cigars for our top tier. Now, of course, with the internet pricing, it's a whole other thing. And when I say it's better than Oliva, don't get it twisted. The Oliva, the regular Oliva V, and they have like a Torpedo Robusto size. It's not a garbage cigar. It's a solid, hearty cigar. The problem is the Oliva just makes Oliva V and Oliva Melanio V. That's all they make. And yeah, there's some Maduro versions. Okay, great. But those are harder to find. And they're gouging Oliva at lounges. I would never buy an Oliva cigar at a lounge again. They're gouging Oliva Melanio V even in PA, $15 for a Robusto. Are you kidding me? You buy them online for $5. You know? My dude over here is blasting his rap music. It's great. I never said V. Now, V is great if you want a kind of a dirty, heavy cigar. In my opinion, I like it in the fall time. I don't know why. I had a lot of times I smoked it in the fall in the woods. It's like a hearty, kind of a dirty cigar. It's heavy though, but it's not some. It's not such a balanced blend. This is more balanced. I find the general blends are not just like so formulaic. Even on a mid-tier, even stuff a little on the dirtier side, like the Macanudo and Inspirato, still has complexity, and they still have sweetness, okay? On this $6 punch in Pennsylvania, wow, I'm still getting sugary sweetness and a lot of black pepper, cedar, and some breadiness. And I mean a lot of spice. How about a heavy medium? Wow. Ooh. How about a heavy medium? Ooh. Oh. 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 It's like Uncle Larry literally brought the spice. Right there, we're really getting into about an inch of it, give or take. That's what she said. It really is ramping up. I didn't expect this cigar to be so exciting. I'm not saying it's like as pretty as the golden era. Golden era? Golden eye? What is it? Golden what? What's the golden one? The punch golden era? Golden eye? Punch golden shot? What's the punch? Golden era? That's a beautiful, sweet honey, nuts, and black pepper, but done at a nice balance. Really, that's a little more polished. Okay, this is a little more, grounded, a little more younger tobacco than that golden era. But this is a fantastic blend, though. I'm enjoying this blend for what it is. I'm enjoying this blend for what it's trying to do. Listen, is this an easy to love cigar? No. Is this cigar for everyone? No. But it's really affordable. And it's not like it's like grimy. It's not like it's a piece of shit. It's definitely edgy. It's an affordable mid-tier $6 cigar. But the blend is solid. General always gives, generally speaking, a blend that's worth smoking. Now, of course, this price point, don't expect it to be, like a Padron 26 sun-grown, natural. But the Padron naturals are sun-grown. Because the sun is natural. All tobacco is grown in the sun. All tobacco is grown in the sun. Maduros are just sun-grown tobacco they put through a Maduro process. What do you think? Maduro, you think the Maduro tobacco, the wrapper, they didn't grow it in the sun? As I speak, the universe confirms. I got the sun in my eyes. What is this? All of a sudden now I'm a superhero? My name is Richie. In a world where sodomites are united against God, clapping their cheeks in yoga pants, surrounded by AIDS, only one man can warn about the future. Only one man can warn the people to stay right with God. And his name is Richie. Guys, don't get cucked. Don't be like this husband and wife. Now, I don't recommend swinging. I don't recommend any of this. Um, Dragland, what's up? Ryan saying mesquite is a very strong, distinct flavor. This is a heavy cigar. I think it's enjoyable though, but here's the thing. You gotta be in this kind of mood. If you're in the mood for a mild or medium cigar, no. This is a heavy medium full at this point. So for some people, this might be perceived as full strength, and that could change. But overall, it's just, let's just forget about medium, medium plus, medium full, light, medium full. I try to give you an idea of concepts, but then I also talk about how smooth it is. It's not super smooth, but it's not super gritty. It's not as gritty and dirty as a Master Blends 3, and not as gritty or dirty as a Melanio V. What is this? What is this thing here? Do you guys see this thing? Want to read their minds? I don't understand what that is. You guys can ask questions. I don't understand this. I don't know what's going on. But I would say this, the band is cheap, but that's how punch controls cost. Cheap boxes and cheap bands. And here's the thing. I'd rather have a cigar in the mid-tier category that cuts cost on bands and cuts cost on boxes and gives me better tobacco. Okay. Now, if I get to upper mid-tier and luxury pricing, $12, $13, $14, $15, $20 cigars, no, you better give me a nice band, and you better put it in a nice box, and it better be a fantastic blend. But I'll take a solid blend with a cheap band at like $6. You're not hurting my feelings. Oh, this is a heavy medium full. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. Oh! Here's the thing, Uncle Larry. And Uncle Larry does have a good palate. And here's the thing. I'm going to say something. And now some people might want to call Richie a liar. And might want to call Richie, I'm only saying it because he said it. But one, you know I don't lie. And two, you know that Uncle Larry is an OG. And you know Uncle Larry is a real one. And Uncle Larry said about 10, 15 minutes ago, he gets charred wood. I wasn't getting that before. It was cedar, heavy black pepper, breadiness, and a lot of spice. Depending on your perception, for me, you'd be like a heavy, heavy, heavy charred wood. But I can see by him saying mesquite, similar concept. I would say that the cedar note, at this point now, we're a little more than an inch in, has really gotten darker and has got, from my opinion, it tastes like a charred barrel. At this point, it's a heavy charred wood. That's my perception right now. Yeah, exactly. So for you to say mesquite, charred wood, I wasn't getting that before, so I wasn't gonna disagree with you. I was just, remember I said I'm early in the cigar, and cigars can transition as you smoke them. And at this point here, and the cigar's burning rather slow, this is much stronger and heavier than I thought. And this is dark. Right now I'm at 75% darkness. This cigar is darker than like most sun-growns. This is a heavy, you know what? Listen, we got to zoom out for a second here. How much is this costing us, babe? At a lounge, $6 in 2025. This cigar is a gift. If we're only factoring the price, dude, it's great construction. Forget about the the cheap band and the cheap box. Great construction, and to have almost a full strength cigar that's smokable, that has some complexity, that has some sugar content in it, with a lot of black pepper spice, and I mean blow out your chocha level spice, almost AG level spice, and a lot of charred wood right now. Shout out to Uncle Larry predicting the future. For him, it's perception of mesquite. But yeah, I can see the same concept. So Uncle Larry is going to bring us into what we always do, the introduction. You feeling that in your balls? That was testosterone right there. Let's change the picture. What the hell is going on here? Next at 10. This woman here is hugging this guy, but what is going on here? Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! That's gonna bring us to our sodomite of the night! Oh. Something's wrong! Oh no! Put the sack away! Oh no! Put that sack away from me! I would out! I would understand! I would understand! Whoa, no! No, 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 no! Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Everyone has got a sack in a dress. Baby, today you can put the past away. Oh, put the sack away! And if you can do the things you need, I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. Well, something's happening here, and I don't want that touching my face. Guys, not everything that glitters is gold. Cigar update, smoking rather slow. It's a heavy cigar. If you want a strong cigar, it's touching my ear. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a fake Cuban cigar. Fake, 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 fake. Next at 10. Oh, we already saw that one. Well, you could arrest me anytime. This is a real sheriff? Guys, this is a real sheriff. What is she wearing? Yoga pants? I mean, good. Uncle Larry was light. This is a heavy charred cigar. Now, depending on what you want to do with this, if you want to pair the cigar with what it is, you go with yourself with the PD Mesquite Scotch, Lagavulin 16, Lafroig, something heavy, something a little funky. And fermented notes coming in too now. It's getting a little funky, this cigar. Now, if you want to unpair this cigar, like go against this cigar, dude, have something sweet and happy with this thing. Maybe I'm still thinking that woman's sack is over here. Maybe perhaps you want to have just something nice. I don't know, something happy. What could you have happy and nice with this? I don't know. Pina colada, something. Frozen margarita. I don't know. But yeah, no, this cigar is definitely, it's not a joke. It's been around for a long time. It's affordable. It is a solid blend. If you're looking for like a semi-unpolished, slightly dirty, strong Corojo sun-grown vibe that has some complexity, more than it should for the price point. I'm going to tell you right now what Scott. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you three Scott. Well, I'm going to give you three easy drinking scotches. I'm going to give you right now. Listen to me well. I'm going to give you three easy on the palate scotches. Number one, Glenmorangie. Glenmorangie 10 or Glenmorangie 12. Glenmorangie 10 and 12 are easy sweet scotches. Highly recommended. Another one, Dewar's 12. I know everyone knows Dewar's White Label, that free scotch you get at a wedding that's a little on the rough side, smoky, but you have it on the rocks and you have it at a wedding and you know whatever, you're getting drunk. I'm not talking about Dewar's White Label, which is 6-year scotch. You need to try Dewar's 12. Uncle Larry, Dewar's 12 is very affordable. You can get a bottle of Dewar's 12 for like $27. And let me tell you something. Dewar's 12 is a fantastic scotch. Dewar's 12 is a very sweet, honey, apple type of vibe. That scotch on Dewar's 12. Dewar's 12 is a blend scotch, but it's a blend of very expensive single malts. All 12-year scotches. Dewar's 12 is not a garbage scotch at all. Don't let nobody lie to you. Dewar's has got a lot of money. They bought real expensive scotches, 12 years, and they made a fantastic blend. The ratio, if you want a happy, sweet scotch, my brother doesn't like scotch. He came over last weekend. I couldn't get him away from the Dewar's 12. He's like, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I never drink, right? But we had a good time. We were celebrating. Man, we had a Dewar's scotch, Dewar's 12 after breakfast. Just Dewar's 12, and we were drinking it neat. No rocks. Dewar's 12 is one of the sweetest honey. It's a happy scotch. I know it doesn't sound right, but you need to trust Richie. If you want a happy scotch, Dewar's 12. Dude, it's like apple juice. That scotch is so smooth and buttery. So you have Glenmorangie 10, 12. You get more of an orangey citrus kind of vibe on that. If you want more apple and honey, you go for Dewar's 12. And then if you want the single 12 scotch that's in the Dewar's 12 blend, Alberlour 12. Alberlour 12. Oh, Alberfeldy. Alberfeldy 12 is in Alberfeldy 12 is in the Dewar's 12 blend. So Alberfeldy 12, Dewar's 12, and Glenmorangie 12 and 10. Fantastic happy scotches. Those are happy scotches. They are out there. Now, if you want scary scotches, Lafroig, anything, whatever, funky, bizarre. If you want to go the heavy smoky route, Balvenie or Lagavulin 16. Balvenie, double oak, double cask, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna wake you up. It's gonna make you a man. But depending on what you're trying to do. But those are more sipping. Lagavulin 16 and um, even I'll be honest, even Johnny Walker 12. Johnny Walker 12, Johnny Walker 15 I prefer, but there's nothing wrong with Johnny Walker 12. It's definitely, if you want smokiness, it's got a lot of smoke. But I would take the Johnny Walker 15 over 12. But look, guys, what am I, a rich guy? I'm in a Corolla. I have no problem drinking a Dewar's 12 or Johnny Walker 12. Like, oh, I don't know, I can't drink 12-year scotch. You know, I'm too good for that. Yeah, I'm too good for that. I'm not too good for that. Uncle Larry, this cigar is slow burning. This cigar, perfect construction, but this cigar is really thick tobacco. The wrapper's thick. It's a broadleaf binder, that's thick. And we're getting hardy Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers, and I'm assuming it's Ligero because the way this cigar is burning and the way it's pushing that flavor, how strong it is, this is a strong cigar. Yeah, I could definitely recommend this cigar, but remember, there's always a caveat. You gotta want something that's a little on the rougher and on the stronger side. It's affordable, but it has a nice complex blend. Buttery, oily on the finish, raw sugar, a lot of black pepper, spice, some earthiness, and there's some breadiness, funky fermented vibe, and an immense amount of charred wood. So look, it's complex, it's got a lot going on, and I got nothing bad to say about it. Next at 10. Guys, do you want to take the burden off of your relationship? Get a vasectomy right now. Click on this link if you want to get a vasectomy. OG Kayla, what's up, brother? This is a funny ad. I love how they make these ads for guys just to snip their balls. I'm never going to snip my balls. And here's the thing. I know they tell you, guys, there's no side effects. There's no side effects if you snip your balls. Really? Really? There's no side effects? What happens to a dog when they snip his balls? He loses his fight. Guys, don't get your balls snipped. Don't get a vasectomy. Yeah, you guys go first, yeah. Yeah, I'll pull out or I'll wear Jimmy's. Yeah, I'd rather wear Jimmy's than get my balls snipped. If you realize your balls is not just for when you're using them like you think, your testosterone, God made it for a reason. I'm not snipping my balls. Just snipping my balls. Yeah, snip my balls. Did you snip your balls? Yeah. Snip my balls. And know what's crazy? You know what's funny? Whenever guys get this done, if you have friends or family, they always talk about it. Oh, yeah, we can't come out tonight. Yeah, Johnny's getting his balls. We can't come out tonight. Uncle Frank just got his vasectomy done. And then the next party, how you doing? Oh, great. We got that vasectomy. Don't worry, you got to worry about knocking up the old hag anymore. Why would you get a vasectomy? I'm just dumping loads. Oh, God. No, I'm not getting a vasectomy. Strong cigar. Guys, we're smoking 2 strong cigars back to back. Last night we smoked the Amo del Fuego, an extremely strong cigar. And tonight we're doing this one. This is a pretty strong cigar as well. Now, the last night Amo del Fuego was more spicy. But this is a more complex cigar. And very heavy on the charred wood. Next at 10. Guys, remember, it's flu vaccine time. I've been getting ads like crazy on my Facebook and TikTok. Guys, remember, it's flu vaccine time. It's not 1 o'clock. It's not 2 o'clock. It's not fall. It's not the year 2025. It's flu vaccine time. Why? I'm sorry, did God tell you to do this? No. Who told you to do this? Wait. So the doctor told you to do this. Right. So there's big companies making this, making trillions. Pharmaceutical industry, trillions of dollars. And it's not just about the money. It's about control, psyop. Is this your body? Yeah, but do you want to go to school? Do you want to keep your job? Do you know what they put in these vaccines? Do you know they have to use cells from living beings, whether it's from pigs, monkeys, or human embryos, from babies, from fetal cells? And so they take the kidney cells out of fetal cells, out of babies, out of aborted babies, and because they have to attach a live virus to something living. They can't just put a virus in there because what's a virus? It has to be attached to something that your body accepts. Do you understand? You want to accept monkey DNA in your body? Just a little monkey DNA. Do you want some pig DNA in your body? It's just a little pig DNA. Do you want dead baby cells in your body? It's just a little Molech worship. Guys, I'm not doing it. You could kiss my ass. Come on, it's flu season. Brought to you by Pfizer. Next at 10. Guys, sources say cancer patients who received the COVID vaccine showed a significant longer survival from cancer than if you didn't. What? Young people are getting turbo cancers like crazy right now. Now, it's alleged, but now they're saying, oh, it's good for you. Oh, it's good for you. If it was so good for you, why are they making commercials? Next at 10. Guys, more advertisements. Don't worry. Look at this. The incidence of heart attacks and strokes was lower after COVID-19. Yeah, oh yeah, it's good for you. Somehow, the COVID vaccine is making your heart healthier. In one study published by Nature Communications, it showed, bullshit. We got kids in kindergarten having heart attacks. We got kids in choir practice having heart attacks. And you want me to believe this? When they started these injections, we had all these kids in elementary and junior high having heart attacks playing basketball. You believe this? False. Next at 10. Guys, getting vaccinated while pregnant helps the baby. Guys, because, God didn't create a perfect system where a man and a woman procreate and then they have a child. No, guys, you need to inject this into the child. You know what that child needs? A vaccine full of dead baby cells. And that will help the baby out. You see, there's nothing like aborted fetal cells attached to a living virus shoved into a baby's blood system. That way it really helps them ready for this world. It really does. Guys, come on. Everyone knows this. When you're pregnant, you should inject all of the dead baby cells from the vaccines. Because remember, do you know how a vaccine works? It's got to be attached to something living. Monkey, pig, or human. And the humans come from dead babies. It's a fact. Look it up. That's why you can get religious exemptions. Why? Oh, I don't know. In the book of Genesis, God said, do not sacrifice your children to Moloch. And now we got Pfizer taking aborted babies and taking the cells from their kidneys and attaching live viruses to human cells from babies, and they're calling it a vaccine. A vaccine. I'm not making this up. I'm not making it up. You think I'm here to talk about chocha? Next at 10. Oh! In one study, they're saying, look at this. Vaccine saved 2.5 million people. They would have all died. We were all going to die. Here we go. Believing in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. He was murdered and he came back to life 3 days later. It's a historical fact. No, that's crazy. But look, guys, Pfizer saved my life. Oh, thank you, Pfizer. Pfizer, my Lord and Savior. Yeah, Pfizer. Yeah. In fact, Pfizer's going to change their name to Messiah. The all-new Messiah. Thank you, Messiah. We couldn't live without you. Saved my life. You saved it. You saved it. Thank you. Next at 10. Yeah. Dr. Fauci said it. Yeah. You got a better chance of women's wrestling saving your life than Dr. Fauci. That's all I could say about that.
So hot. 97.1.
In thy heart, don't. Ayudan con tus datos. Woman bang.
Yeah! I make a woman squeal.
I make a
A man blush. And I make a young man squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby. I wanna be yours alone. Honey. And I'm bad to the bone. Bad. I'm bad to the bone. That's right, baby. Bad to the bone. I don't know what's happening here in this wrestling match, but it's none of my business. Next at 10. Oh. Well, now students in some high schools are only allowed 7 bathroom trips a week. Guys, I don't know if you know this. You can't just piss one time in a 7-hour day at school. How are you only allowed to go to the bathroom one time? Well, 2 days a week you can go twice. Students allowed only 7 trips to the bathroom per week. Well, they're getting them ready to work at the Amazon factory. Guys, the schools are just a psyop to get you ready for a shitty factory job or working at Amazon, to get treated like hurt like cattle. You can only go to the bathroom one time a day. Just shit on the floor. At that point, you got to protest. At what point do you realize you're a free person? Are you an American? Then stop asking for your rights. Don't even demand my right. Stop that. You are living rights. Each man here in America is the living Constitution. And why do I say that each man? Because this country was made by men that said they were free. I'm sorry, there wasn't a lot of women shooting muskets in 1776. Now, they did support the war and make some clothing and feed the guys and maybe help work in the hospital. Sure, I salute. But at the end of the day, it's all nonsense because all the men were firing cannons and doing the dying and shooting muskets and stabbing the British to death until they left, to where at some point the king said, I can't afford to lose all my soldiers. I can't afford to lose all my ships. Better negotiate with these Americans. Yeah, you could keep your Constitution. The Constitution is you. You are the Constitution. The First Amendment is your mouth, your words. You have the First Amendment, your mouth. You got one mouth. You have the Second Amendment because you got two damn hands. You got two damn hands, and you got the Second Amendment. A plow and a plow, 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 plow. A plow and a plow and a plow. First Amendment because you speak. I'm a free man. You're not going to tell me what I could think. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to stick in my blood. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to stick in my ass or my mind. I'm a free man. Watch out. Leave me alone. I'm a free man. I'm a free man. We're a free country. And stop it. You are the Constitution. First Amendment and Second Amendment. Now, the Third Amendment, I was going to go to my balls. Who cares? After the first or second, it doesn't matter. If you can't speak, and if they don't listen to you, if you can't plow, what are you? You're a slave. You're a bitch. You want to live as a bitch? A cuck? You want to do that? You want to do that? You're a cuck? You're a cuck? I thought you were a free man. Act like it. You're a free man. Act like it. The first option is always this. I'm going to speak. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm a free man. No, you're going to do this, free man, or else. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess we're going to Plan B. Plan B it is. We're not talking about abortion here. I guess Plan B it is. I thought you were... Well, maybe we'll negotiate. Free men don't negotiate. I'm a free man. Listen, guys. You're free. Understand that. And if you think you're not free, it's only your enemy telling you you're not. Anyone telling you you're not a free man if you're living here in America is your enemy. I don't care what they look like, where they come from, or even if they're one of us. They're not one of us. A free man's free. Understand that? It comes with a responsibility. But understand, nobody controls you. Don't let nobody talk to you like you're a slave. It's a strong, heavy cigar. Next at 10. Well, here we have some woman making, Instagrams. And I don't like this one, guys. She collects her dirty underwear. Oh, my goodness. This woman is a savage. I don't know what's happening here. Oof. I want to throw up. This room stinks. We're already an hour into this cigar, and I still got a solid 3 inches left. I can't believe how slow this thing burned. It's a solid mid-tier cigar. If you like the Oliva V, you're going to like this better. I got nothing bad to say about it. It burns slow. It's a strong cigar. It's hearty. Heavy on the charred wood. If you like that. It's got some raw sugar, a lot of black pepper, slightly earthy, a little breadiness. And this is not the fermented shit I want, as Uncle Larry said. Next at 10, here we have people in Africa doing mechanical robot fighting. They're trying. This is some type of robot fight. It's not exactly high tech, but you got to give it to these lads. Somebody might really get hurt in this. They're having exo squad fights in Africa. We have men in robot outfits beating the shit out of each other. Guys, it's a cruel world. The average guy can't get a girlfriend or a wife anymore. And even if you do get a wife, you're going to get divorced. And so what's the point? Well, you might as well join a robot death squad. You might only make it about 2 weeks, but you might be the winner. How does one win a robot death squad fight? How do you win? Finish him. How do you win? Is it like boxing? Is there a referee? How could a referee stop a robot? A robot fighting squad. What are we doing here? MMA? That's for weaklings. Dudes out there really doing this. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. These guys went all in. Next at 10. Well, I saw this truck in front of me today, and I thought of Jeremy. Jeremy eating spicy Taco Bell. This guy was a class act, clearly with the white trash inside and the 1-800 I Eat Ass. Gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to this guy. Class act. Class, that's classy, man. It's a strong cigar. I got nothing bad to say about it. It's a strong cigar. Uncle Larry's like, hey, don't talk shit about Pennsylvania. Uncle Larry, this is as much this is as Pennsylvania as it gets. It was a Dodge Ram with the Cummins diesel, a 2000, maybe a 1999, straight six Cummins diesel engine, dually, half cab. You know the dually parts were all like broken off. This thing was balling, lifted 8 feet tall. Just 3 miles per gallon, and that's as Pennsylvania as Pennsylvania gets. That's a good old country boy. Does that say blow me? This guy's funny. Yeah. Next at 10. Guys, I'm sorry to tell you guys. Someone finally did it. Somebody made a liquid hot dog in a tube. Guys, there's a new hot dog in a tube. Is this for you? Do you want to have hot dogs in a tube? You put it in a caulk gun, and what does it look like? I'm glad you asked. Oof. That doesn't look good. So you squeeze a caulk gun full of hot dog meat. Oh, God. Oh, this is giving me... This is not making me feel good. There you go. Liquid hot dog meat. Liquid hot dog meat, and here's the finished product. Oh, Maron. Oh, no. Liquid hot dog meat. You just squeeze out the hot dog. Guys, this is... we've gone too far. We've gone too far. That's too much. That's too much. Next at 10. Well, we have... is that a guy? I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. We have someone working at a fast food restaurant sucking the bare feet of someone in a, looks like a Chevy Tahoe. I don't know what to say, but I don't know what to say about this. The hot dog thing got me. Is this a number 3? How much you gotta pay? How much you gotta pay for someone to suck your toes at a drive-through window in America, guys? Sodom and Gomorrah is here. You got to get right. Stop living this life of sin. This person is making bad decisions every day. This is bad. This is really bad. Don't do this. Guys, don't do this. Next at 10. Well, this woman admits on TikTok how she moved to Dubai to become a porta potty girl. She says she makes $50,000 a trip for rich men in Dubai to defecate on her. Guys, I've warned you about Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a real thing. And we got people getting flown out to Dubai for $50,000, maybe with taxes or no taxes. I don't know if it's cash. I don't know how you bring back $50,000 cash. Maybe it's electronically wired. Maybe it's Bitcoin. Maybe it's, I don't know, Starbucks gift cards. But at the end of the day, guys, we got women admitting on TikTok that they're getting paid $50K a weekend, plus free food and free flights, and to be a porta potty girl. And all the comments were like, oh yeah, go get it, girl. Make that money. Make that money. You could just do 3 trips a year, 3 weekends a year. You're clearing 6 figures, 150K. Just 3 weekends. Oh, no. No. What good is it if a woman gains the world and loses her soul? Guys, if people are pooping on you for $50,000, you've lost the point of life. Without dignity, we're less than an animal. Even animals have dignity. There's a natural order to animals. This is terrible. This is terrible. Next at 10. Well, somewhere in the Midwest, I think this was. This is why we can't have drive-thrus. Do you think he lost his license? Do you think his CDL is all right? My opinion, I probably think the whole building's got to be condemned, because I don't know structurally how you're going to fix this. I don't think there's no way for this building to recover. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Put some sheetrock up? That building is done. That building is done. I'm surprised the building and the vehicle didn't catch on fire. This is impressive, though. I mean, that 18-wheel would just destroy. How does this happen? How does this happen? Next, that's it. Well, this photo broke the internet, and it keeps on getting banned from Facebook. Apparently, this young couple was out there enjoying their vacation. I don't know where. And they're standing on the edge of a building, and she's holding his Johnson. You heard of rock climbing? Well, cock climbing. Next at 10, we got women holding their husband's junk. The sound of music. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I hate this job, but it's the only job I have. Somebody's got to tell you the news. And here's the story. Don't do this. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. The cigar is still a medium full, pretty strong cigar, man. Long, heavy. I'm just going to give you the number on this thing. It's going to be a 4.5. It's a good to very good cigar. It's not an amazing cigar, but it's an affordable cigar. It's definitely smoky. It's got some complexity though with the fermented and a little bit of funkiness. A lot of charred wood, a lot of black pepper, some raw sugary sweetness. Very oily, buttery vibe on the tongue. I'm not going to tell you this is my favorite punch cigar, but I'm glad it exists. If you're looking for an affordable, strong cigar, I would check it out. I also think this would be a great cigar to age. You give this thing like 2 years, it's still going to be strong. But it's got a lot of complexity, different tobaccos. It's just, I think this is a 4-country blend. It's Ecuador tobacco, Connecticut tobacco, and Dominican and Nicaraguan. So we got 4 countries here. Here we have another sodomite. Guys, don't do this. Don't be a sodomite. Here we have a grown man with a pacifier taking a shit in a diaper, begging for his mommy. Guys, I don't know how else to say this. This man is a full-blown sodomite.
Learn more at bankofamerica.com.
Full-blown sodomite.
Caesar, get into the driver's seat.
Home, I want.
Super Duty.
The guy.
Yeah. Baby. Jeremy says he looks like George the Animal. Yeah, I don't like this picture. Next at 10. Here we have a man that used to work for Suge Knight, the rapper mogul that used to run all of West Coast rap in the 90s. He said Suge Knight had a red room where he would punish other men sexually for going against him. Suge Knight was a big man, like 400 pounds, 6'4", 6'5". That must have been a scary room. Imagine being in a red room where Suge Knight would punish you. Now, you could probably understand what kind of punishment was. Oof. You would rather, listen, you'd rather be with P. Diddy than Suge Knight. P. Diddy at least is going to show you a good time. You're going to have good food. And you're probably just going to wake up tomorrow and be a broken man. But Suge Knight that's a big man. Yeah, he said Suge Knight was smoking Opus. Yeah, well, he was opening colons. He was smoking Opus, open colon. Suge Knight had a room where he punished men. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Next at 10. Well, we're back to yesterday's news. Well, I didn't like today's news segment. I didn't like anything about tonight. I'm mad, I'm sad, and I'm glad it's over. Eat your prunes, filter your water. No, I enjoyed this cigar. 4.5. It's affordable. It's slightly dirty. But it's a solid cigar. And I have nothing bad to say about it. So if you're looking for a strong, heavy cigar that's affordable, has a nice complexity to it, and it's a strong sun-grown vibe. If you're looking for a strong, hearty sun-grown that's affordable, it's going to be slightly gritty. But for $6 PA lounge pricing, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'll see you guys around. You stay fresh. No cigars in prison, and there's no cigars in Suge Knight's Red Room. See you later.